House Talk. There's a lot of talk lately about short sale and foreclosures, but what's the difference and how does it impact the home you want to buy? Joining us this morning to explain is Stephen Antoni, President of the Rhode Island Association of Realtors. Good morning.
Good morning, Michaela. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
All right. There's been a lot of talk out there about foreclosures and short sales in the past couple of years. Are there still an abundance of those out there right now?
Well, unfortunately there are, but there aren't as many as there were. There was a time a few months ago where there was probably 80% in short sales in multifamilies and 50% were short sales in single families. And those numbers right now are pretty much cut in half. So we're doing a good job getting through the distressed properties.
That's great, and I'm going to assume that that's a pretty great deal, right? If you're going with these homes,
it can be. It could be a great deal. The problem is there's a lot of there's a lot of differences between a regular sale and the distressed property sale, the short sales, the foreclosures. You really need to know what's going on. For example, in a foreclosure, the bank already owns the property, and they're pretty much selling it as is. So you really don't know what you're getting. You really need to do some background research into it. And definitely use a realtor or an attorney that is versed and has had experience with dealing with short sales and foreclosures.
Yeah, you touched upon foreclosures. Does the same hold true for short sales that are out there? Or?
Well, a short sale is still owned by the owner, and they're still living in the house most of the time. And what you're doing is you're making an offer to the owner that they are in turn going to take to the bank to see if the bank will allow them to sell it short the amount that they really owe on the property. So a short sale is not short time-wise by any means. They can be very long and protracted, and if you're really not prepared for a short sale or one of the distressed properties, you can get yourself in trouble there. If you get kids that want to start school and you need to be at an address at a certain time, that may not happen if you're going after a short sale. So
what can we do to be prepared for these?
The best thing to be prepared is, first of all, have an abundance of patience. You really need to be patient. It's like a roller coaster ride. You don't know what's coming up next. You need to be able to roll with it, and also put some stops in there for yourself, that if it gets going too long and you don't have an answer, you have an option to maybe pull out of the deal altogether. So again, use somebody that's been worked in short sales and foreclosures before, be it a realtor or an attorney. Otherwise, it's pretty scary to go it alone.
All right, all helpful advice. Steve, thanks so much for joining us as always. And to learn more about foreclosures and short sales, head to foxprovidence.com. And it's time now